football season all comes down to this. The championship game featuring the top seed that was expected to be here against a much lower seed that's had to scrape and claw through 3 rounds of playoffs. But all that matters now, 4 quarters of football for immortality and the ultimate prize in the sport, that national championship trophy. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. He dumps it off to the tight end. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They bring the punter onto the field now. They couldn't flip the field. They'll down it just outside their own 40. They're going to the air in the first play. That's caught. It's Anderson. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Handoff to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They mix it up with a run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
He gets loose. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Finds his man. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark, pushing to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. On the ground, it's Miller. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The offense readies for play number 10 in this drive. Back to pass. It's Simpson. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down.
3rd and 3, and you go to the quick slant. Boy, that puts so much pressure on this defense to be able to try to defend and hold up in one-on-one coverage. And in this case, they go to the quick slant, and it's pitch and catch for this quarterback.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the run, it's Miller. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They strike first in this national title bout. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Nussmeier. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down.
It is intercepted. He could go. Past the 10. Touchdown. Tie. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. He takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The sure hands. It's Anderson. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. It's a quick grab. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that completion. Wants to throw it. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And tackled there by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The wideout's now clustered. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, it's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Took contact on the throw. And that pass falls incomplete.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Oh, he throws it back. Pressure is coming. Extending the play now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. So don't get me wrong, there was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out. It's Hill. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Throwing off play action. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch downfield. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Throw to the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. With the catch, it's Durham. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the 2nd half and you have the football, you want some momentum, you want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the 2nd half going. With a sack here on 3rd down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this 2nd half.
Going for a big play downfield. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's bringing it back at the 30 now. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And he'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Off target and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the back now goes in motion. Second down, looking to throw it. Pump over the middle. It's Anderson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Shotgun formation here on third down. A deep shot right down the middle. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter.
21, LSU, 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got that first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
The pocket breaking down. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Caught over the middle. It's Durham. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
They've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He escapes the pocket. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looking to scramble. Touchdown! Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hill. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Green.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it second and short. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Caught inside the red zone and still running.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
First down here for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game.
Touchdown, LSU, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Breaks an open space. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche this off.
And the ball to the ground. The defense has got it.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second down after the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Nice grab. It's Brown. Oh, got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, deflected and picked off. Breaks into the open.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his back. Oh, the pass is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second-guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
Now, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.